Living in a bus with my toddler, week 1. Here we go. First of all, we had to drive to the supermarket and get some kai, got all of our essentials stocked up for the week. Well, we went and drove to St. Bathans from Dunedin. It was a beautiful spot to park up. You can park for free, you can camp for free at the campground nearby. So that evening we stayed there and we enjoyed a nice movie night, just chilled out. The next morning we had banana pancakes for breakfast with chocolate chips, of course, and cups of tea. I boil the water and have cups of tea and then use the rest of it to wash the dishes and to give Bubs a bath. Next, I did my morning routine just to freshen up. I use a cloth to wipe everything, and then I brush my teeth, wash my face, and put all my skincare routine on. And my eyebrows, otherwise I don't have any eyebrows. And then I got dressed into my clothes. I wish it was that easy. Bubs got dressed in his clothes and I dressed him, and then we put everything away to get ready for the drive. Every time we drive in the bus, we've got to pack everything down, make sure nothing can move before leaving. And then we carried on driving through Alexandra, I think. Oh, where did we drive? I can't remember. Oh, we parked up in Cromwell. That's right, we drove from Alexandra to Cromwell, and then we cooked up lots of vegetables and sausages for dinner, lunch, I don't know, can't remember. Bubs put some cream on my ankle, which was a bit sore, and then I had to pull up all my carpet because I flooded my carpet while we were driving. The water bottle fell over and 20 litres of water went in the carpet, so I had to pull all that out and drain it, which was a bit of a pain. Then we washed the dishes, cleaned up, Bubs had a bath, I made Bubs a bottle of milk, he brushed his teeth, then I got him dressed, cuddled him, and he fell asleep. Next morning we had some green powder smoothies, and then I had to go and empty the toilet before we headed away. So that's what we do every time we need to empty the toilet, about every 5 to 6 days. I just pull it out, empty it in the station, and then we head off. And then we stopped in Cromwell, had an explore, fueled up, got an ice cream, carried on driving over the Lindis Pass. My favourite drive going over there. It was such a rough drive though that all my stuff got thrown out of the cupboards and ended up on the bed, as you can see. Pretty exciting. We had a fun smoothie. I got this little smoothie thing off AliExpress. It's not great, but it does the job. And then we explored around Lake Ohau. That's where we camped, Lake Ohau, beautiful spot to camp, and we stayed there for a couple of days enjoying the scenery and just soaking up all the lovely rain and cold weather. I went for a swim in the morning to wake up, then cooked up some more sausages for lunch with rice and vegetables. It's becoming one of my staples. I kind of get stuck on eating the same thing over and over. And cups of tea, hot chocolates, not cups of tea, he likes hot chocolates. We hung out and played and spent some time together, and then it was time to make some more pancakes. Bubs loves pancakes, it's his favourite thing to do. I think he just likes eating the mixture, so it's just 1 or 2 eggs, a couple of bananas, some chocolate chips and some flour. We just mix it all up together and then cook it. Sometimes it doesn't actually get to be cooked before Bubs eats it. I had some seaweed wraps for lunch. Bubs usually likes these as well, but he was full of pancakes, so he didn't really eat that many. So I make my seaweed wraps, I just chuck everything in and then enjoy. Bubs was pretty keen on an ice block, so he got one of those out and enjoyed it, and quite a few more, I think. I brush his hair as often as I can. Then it was time to head away and drive again, so I packed down the whole bus by making sure everything was closed, turn the gas off, just make sure everything was secured and can't be moved around, and then we headed off to our next adventure. Ready and follow along.